Hi, are you ready for a reading? I think we are. This is Toby. He's happy to be here, so am I. Thank you. Hi, this is Sherry at Twisted Granny Tarot. Thank you for coming to my circle, my table tonight. This is the tarot reading table that uses a diagram from a horoscope to tell the future. Very easy. The diagram is in a circle. There are 12 houses in it, labeled by the Babylonians, and it's a very good way to specify what category we are working in when it comes to flipping a card on a particular topic. Did that help or did that hinder? Okay, in the meantime, so I shuffled them, I cut them, I blessed them. Oh, and my friend, Link, he studies antiquities and he publishes a calendar every year. And so I am going to read, this, because it's here. It says on August 28th, ready? The U.S. District Court rules Wicca is legally protected under the Constitution. And it cites the case Detmer versus Landon, 1985. So U.S. District Court rules Wicca is legally protected under the Constitution. I guess that means they allow it to exist. Okay, in the meantime, what else do we have here? Okay, also August the 2nd, the Feast of Anahita, a Persian goddess of love and the moon. Well, there we go. That covers it. Okay. Now, just in case, so this is the runic deck. It's called, right? Yeah. Runic Tarot. I love these cards, but they're not just exactly like all the other cards, so I might have to cheat with my little cheat sheet here. So let's start. First house is what you're thinking about right now. All you Cancers out there. What is this? Wow. Oh, you're worrying to death. Why are you worried? Gee willikers. What is going on with Geminis and Cancers? Okay, second house is your own money. Oh my God. Okay, we got a conflict with your money. Jeez Louise. Okay, third house is the Lovers. Oh, thank God. At least you talk sweet to people. They're not talking sweet to you, though. Okay, you talk sweet to people because, you know, what people say, catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar, right? And, but you've got some situations that can cause you to be cranky, but they appear to have been semi-quelled, and you've been able to restore yourself to your lovely, sweet mind and conversation. Okay, fourth house is your home. What is this? The moon. What's going on in your house? Okay, the moon has to do with things you cannot see or don't see, because it has to do with your subconscious mind or your unconscious mind, your psychic mind, your spiritual mind, that kind of thing. And so we got the moon in your fourth house. So, okay, so I'm going to say there's more than one activity going on in your house, and you're keeping a loose hold on all of them, whatever they are. One person does this, one person does that, one person does that. And so for this month in August, then your home is going to be, well, how can I say this? There'll be not regular activities. Things will come up out of the blue, and you'll work on those, and people will come and see you. And so unexpected activities, let's just say that. Unexpected and unknown activities are going to go on in your house. Nothing bad, because we got the Lovers card next to it. Okay. Fifth house is romance and creativity, and we have the Temperance card next to that. So even if people do surprise you, you're going to be able to handle it with aplomb. Aplomb, A-P-L-O-M-B, aplomb, something like that. And it's going to Well, renew your ability to put unpleasantness in the background while you work on more important things that are in front of you now. Okay? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6 houses, work and health. Now, what is this? The Seven of Pentacles. Well, there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's the other one? There it is. All right, what's the Seven of Pentacles? Da, 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 da. Trust your intuition. Okay. Well, in a real deck, it's the guy who's pondering his garden. Does this guy look like he's pondering his garden? No, he's looking at he's staring at shields. I guess shields are more important than gardens, are the Vikings. It says that, oh, he's standing in front of his wall of trophies, determining what he's going to do with his trophies and what he's going to do next. And number 3, how he's going to plan it. Plan it. So isn't that so? Okay, work and health. Okay, so you've got situations going on at work and health. And they're not exactly similar, but they're not exactly separate either. So if you've been a good girl, let's pretend it's your health. You've been a good girl and you modified your diet, then that's a triumph for you, right? If you've been a good boy and you have found constructive ways to use your talents, then that's good. So it's about using your intuition to improve your life and to improve the lives of others behind, and in particular at work and with your health. And when it comes to work, this card has more to do with everyday, mundane, and record-keeping situations at work. Did you answer your emails? Yes. Did you answer the phone? Yes. Did you return phone calls? Yes. That kind of thing. And with your health, did you take your vitamins? Do you run every day? Did you go to the health club this week? That kind of thing. So it's maintenance mostly. And so, you know what's good about maintenance? When you're doing something that's automatic, you can use your mind to do something else. And that might be what he's doing. Because while you're busy, oh, here we go. I used to tell my kids, when you're busy, when you've done everything you can do about a situation and it still doesn't change, then all you got left to do is chop wood and carry water, which means abandon the problem and go about your work. Abandon the situation that's bugging you and go about your everyday activities and let that situation take care of itself. So there's something about that going on in there. So if you got a health problem, it'll take care of itself. If you got a work problem, it'll take care of itself. Not without a little elbow grease, a little charm, but it'll go away. Okay? All right. 7th house. Oh my God. The High Priestess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. High Priestess. Now this means, of course, you are incredible. This happened. Wait a minute. This happened last month too? In the Cancer horoscope? You're incredibly psychic. Incredibly. And you're really psychic with the person that you live with. He can't put anything past you, and vice versa. She can't put anything past you either. And so the High Priestess is, well, it's the number 2 card in the deck. It's really all about your spiritual aspects, your ability, your psychic impressions, your ability to pick up thoughts, pick up messages from across the room, across the world. Sometimes you'll be right. So this is the main, okay, whether you all believe it or not, you depend on your psychic senses a lot more than you think, probably because it's so automatic. You've been doing it since you were born. And we all didn't know any better, so we knew we could. But when we tell people things that they don't, how shall I say this? There are, well, let's just pretend you can see ghosts. Because if somebody who's sensitive and psychic sensitive can see ghosts. But if your mother tells you, there's no such thing as ghosts and you can't see them. Well, she just killed off your psychic sense. Don't pay any attention to that. Keep using it. Okay? Eighth house is money from other people. Oh my God. Now we have the mean guy next to her. Money from other people means money from income tax checks, insurance checks, lawsuit checks, inheritance checks, things like that. We got a big mean guy here. Okay, so what I'm going to say is, wow. So it may very well be that you may be angry because you're expecting some benefit and it didn't come through. In other words, maybe grandma so-and-so died and you thought you were going to be mentioned in the will and it didn't happen. And the emperor is not a nice guy. He said, most readers liken him to the teacher in high school who handed your homework back to you and said, do it over. This is not a nice guy. So I think that your high priestess psychic energy, is going to interfere with this big mean guy's thing because he doesn't know how come you know all this stuff. And he doesn't like it that you know all this stuff. And he thinks you're making it up. Of course he does. Boo. Okay, ninth house is philosophy. Philosophy? Long distance travel, spirituality, and higher education. Wow. All right, well, now I got to find an 8 of Wands here, don't I? Is that what this is? That's all that is?
Cheap.
Wow. It means something's coming. In a regular deck, it would just be showing wands or rods or sticks in the air. No, he's got them all designed up here in this pretty little design, and he's looking at the book saying, what? That's just confusing. So something's coming in your home of long-distance travel, philosophy, religion, and higher education. So I think that with some thought, you might be able to make some inquiries about certain professional certifications or a professional higher education that may help you in your earning power. So I think that's what that's about. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 10th house is your career. Your career, what do we have here? Oh, well, okay, according to this, you have good relationships with people at work. Your coworkers like you, your boss likes you, you have a position of, you're well thought of at work. Let's put it that way. Because you know what? These two people don't show up. Neither one of these are in a position of authority, so I can't say for sure your boss loves you, but I'm pretty sure they do. Okay? 11th house is long-term plans. Oh my God. Well, there's no long-term plan for this thing. He's getting whacked. Actually, whoa. Did you have a long-term plan that got canceled? Did you have a long-term plan figured out for yourself that just got a hole blown in it? Because this is in a regular deck, it would be a broken heart. Because it's the 3 of Swords.
What?
Long-term plan. So your long-term plan, something about your long-term plan has been axed. 12th house is what you think about when you go, okay, we got the King of Cups and we got the Star. So kids, in spite of your money situation, in spite of the way you feel today, you're wonderful. You speak sweetly to people, and you're good at what you do. And it takes an incredible amount of patience to remain composed when people aggravate you. But you do manage to do it. Now, this is got to do with what you think about when you go, okay, so when you go to sleep at night, This is a card all about love. And this is a card all about a person who is what's called egalitarian. And it's a symbol for the highest good of all concerned. The highest good of all concerned. Which means that Cancers today, but every day, wants everybody, literally everybody, to have food to eat, to have shoes to wear, to have coats to wear, to have books, to have papers, to have a backpack, to have breakfast, lunch. You want people to have what they need when they need it. And so when you go to sleep at night, you do your darndest to help your people, whether they work for you or they are your children or they are friends, get what they need when they need it. Because that's what a Cancer does. All righty, kids. So what we have here is some unhappiness broken up by some psychic awareness, and some. Oh, how shall I say this? If you work with people who do not believe in psychic powers, or do not believe that ghosts exist, or do not believe that a dream can come true, like, they might not like to hear you say that because it goes against their spiritual preferences. But, sweetie pie, you can't help what messages come into your head, and you can't help being right about them. Okay? So, don't talk to the people who frown on that kind of behavior, unless you want to shock them. I kind of like to do that. Anyway, okay. So hang in, hang out. Your employers still like you, but there's in your 11th house, something happened with your friends, and you had a long-term plan with friends that isn't working out the way you want. I'm sorry about that, but that's just today. It could renew itself, and I think you're doing pretty good. These are good cards here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. 6, we count that one. So there is so much going on in your life. This could be considered a destiny year, because some game pieces on your game board of life are switching places, or getting moved, or you're moving them. So it's a little bit like a turning point. Oh, hope you're okay. All right, this is Sherry at Twisted Granny Tarot. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it. It's good to talk to you. Please come back next month and see what develops then. Okay? Thanks. Bye.